Welcome to the Fdot Ocala facility instruction video on how to transfer power from utility to generator utilizing the Kirk key system. Under normal operation, the facility is fed from the utility, in this case being Duke Energy. The Kirk key is captured in the main utility breaker with the breaker in the closed position, otherwise known as on. The generator breaker is open and locked out via a Kirk key bolt that is extended, preventing it from being able to be closed. And the whole reason for this is to never have the main breaker being fed from the utility and the breaker being fed from the generator on at the same time. That's the Kirk key system to prevent this from happening. Under emergency operation, the Kirk key is captured in the generator breaker with the generator breaker closed and main utility breaker open and locked out via the Kirk key bolt extended, just the opposite of being fed from the utility. This is a picture of the door that you access to connect the cam lock cables, which would be run from this compartment to the cam lock interface panel. This is the cam lock generator interface panel, and this is where the other end of the cables from the generator are to be terminated. These are all color-coded, and the cables are color-coded, and that will facilitate proper configuration for generator power. This is a picture of Kirk key A, which is behind the doors of the main switchgear. That's the large electrical cabinet with two doors in the front. When you open it, you'll see Kirk key A and the main breaker. Notice the bolt in Kirk key A is retracted and the handle on the breaker is preventing it from being able to extend. This is part of the safety. Right now, the key in the Kirk key A is captured, and it can only be removed once the main breaker is turned in the off position or open. Then you can turn the key, which would extend the bolt, preventing this breaker from being able to be turned back on. Once the key is retracted, then you could go to the 400 amp generator feed breaker. This is the generator interface main breaker. Behind this panel is Kirk key B. You would now take the key that you previously took out of the main breaker, Kirk key A, insert it into Kirk key B, turn it, which would retract this bolt, now allowing you to turn on the 400 amp breaker, which is being fed from the generator. Reverse the procedure to return to utility power once it is restored. Open the generator breaker and turn the Kirk key to extend the bolt and release the key. Insert the key in the Kirk key lock at the main breaker, turn to retract the bolt, and now the main breaker can be closed, connecting facility back to utility power.